Welcome back to Carolina Showcase. We're continuing our conversation with Brent Stewart, the founder of Stewart Law Offices. So, Brent, what happens if the person who hit you does not have insurance or has little insurance? How does your own policy protect you if you are in some kind of situation similar to this?
Well, there are two kinds of coverage that address both of the situations, and they're different. If you get hit by a driver that does not have insurance, your policy has something called uninsured coverage. Uninsured coverage steps in and pays your damages. The weird thing about uninsured coverage, that's always kind of struck me funny from the very beginning, is you bought the uninsured coverage, right?
Yeah.
So then you go to use it, and the insurance company basically then represents the uninsured person that hit you. So if you would sue the person that had no insurance, you're A, you sue B, B's uninsured, your insurance company hires a lawyer to represent B, the uninsured driver. And that's why it's kind of important if you're hit by an uninsured driver to hire a lawyer, because the insurance company is going to hire somebody to protect the uninsured person. So you should have somebody to protect you. Underinsured is different. Underinsured is if you get hit by somebody and say you go to the hospital, you have a $100,000 hospital bill. If they only have $25,000 of insurance and they have no asset, you're pretty much out $75,000. That's why it's really important to get underinsured coverage. Underinsured will fill that gap between the liability the person that hit you had on their policy and what coverage you had. So there are two things that you really need to understand. You need to look at your overall financial situation to see what you would need to cover yourself in the case of a wreck, whether you're at fault or if you're hit by an uninsured or underinsured driver, and then make a decision of what amount of coverage you would need in both of those areas.
If you've been injured at work and aren't sure where to turn, visit founder Brent Stewart and his team at Stewart Law Offices online. That wraps up this segment of Carolina Showcase.